Bro, I'm fucking dying. Oh shit, relax. What's up, Dive Tribe? Alright, so yesterday I was trying to get everything set up, and video quality was trash. Picture quality was trash. Now my Mac is dying. So I'm gonna try and literally wrap everything up. I had to unlist the video because it was terrible. Like, not saying that all my videos now are any much better, but I was even like, ew, why? And then on top of that too, I recorded uh to the incorrect outlet. So yeah, I recorded to my gaming channel instead of here. So time not found the mistakes. Let's get it fixed and let's hop into this. Please, Bentley, go lay down, please. All right, let's see. All right. So when it comes to CPNs, I made a video. Um, I made a video the other day. Not to mention, I do apologize if it has a really bad list. Like, whenever I guess I can't say certain words correctly, it has a really huge list to it, and that was another reason I was like, oh, this is terrible with the video itself. However, let me jump into this now. Um, the last video, like I said, it pretty much breaks down what CPN is or what to expect when you're making a CPN. Now, your CPNs, whenever you make them, like I said, to recap, you want to make sure that the CPN is in your name. All right, it has to be your information. So your name, your name, your date of birth, your information. All right, that's where it becomes fraudulent when you're now having to make what is it, IDs and stuff like that to represent this person that's not you. So you want to keep that in mind when you're doing your CPNs. And of course, when your CPNs in your name, that's how you're able to use your identification and your other supporting documents because you are that person, right? Um, let's see. So a lot of individuals that will have CPNs could range from anyone, from celebrities to immigrants, just anybody could have a CPN. When individuals are saying that's illegal, um, to be honest, it's not something that you can know who and what is not gonna use a CPN for the wrong things. You want to have your CPNs set up to where it's a tool. A CPN should never be your final destination. All right. And I say that because a lot of individuals will say, well, my credit's bad, but they're not trying to fix their credit. How you're always gonna have to come back to a CPN or other means to get certain things accomplished because you don't have the credit. Like, I want you guys to start thinking like maximize and leverage both your personal credit and your CPN. But you also know your CPN's not going to be your end all be all unless you plan to register your CPN with iOS. Then that's a whole different ball game. Now, also, that should, you know, cause you to think outside the box. Like, all right, CPNs are illegal, but I can register with the iOS. Come on, you know, and not everyone goes through the process of registering their CPN with the IRS. However, if you look into completely, you know, legalize that entity, then you'd go ahead and get registered with the IRS. All right. Now, you don't want to use your I've heard mixed reviews on when it comes to IDs, because a lot of individuals will say don't use your ID, especially if you're filing, or you know, you have other situations that that's on your permanent like record, like FBI, feds, whole nine. You know, then there's the option to have the international driver's license. The international driver's license, you can pretty much get in your state, but that's something that you could also look into. I do know where I forgot the company that I forgot the company that does the international driver's license, but you want to make sure that, you know, if you do have a background, then a CPN is not going to be your best option, to be honest. So if you're you know, like on the registry or whatever you could think of that's really bad, if you can't, certain things you just don't get CPN for, because it's linked to your info. It would be linked to your, like, your driver's license, especially if you plan on using your driver's license to do everything else. It's gonna show that information, a possibility of showing that information. Now, your CPN is not social security number. You don't pay taxes on it. So you can use the CPN in lieu of the social security number, but it's not a social security number. All right. You also want to make sure that, what is it? I think it was a Privacy Act. I think it's a Privacy Act. That's when they started to implement like driver's license and IDs and stuff like that to be mandatory. Okay, but when you're using your CPN, everything you do with your social security, you can do it with CPN. There's nothing, anything you could think of, literally, except anything that's government related, food stamps, Medicare, um, just things that you have to think about. If you have to think about it, don't do it, bro. Like, just use your common sense with that. So that's where I would say, you know, just again, read up on it, know what your do's and don'ts are, but anything that's government related, or anything that is proprietary with the government, just don't do it. Don't do it. How? But you could get loans, you could get credit cards, cell phones, apartments, cars, the whole 9 yards. You just have to build your profile. So a lot of times you'll see individuals, they'll get a CPN today, add some trade lines to the CPN, and they believe that because they have a 700 score, they're going to get approved for everything. That's not how that works. You still got to build out the profile, make the profile solid to where you're able to then take that information and get funding with other companies. So, you know, on your, let's say, I forgot what the rule of thumb is, but you want to have revolving accounts, so credit cards, loans, you know, your car payment, just all those things. They'll help to build your profile, for your regular credit and your CPN. With the CPN, it basically just makes you look a lot better, because here it is, it's a new profile, and you have a really nice credit score. It shows that you have loans, you have primary accounts that's in your name, not just authorized users, because again, and when everyone speaks about certain things, people jump on board, everybody get into it, it kills whatever is taking place. So yeah, it's always good to be added as an authorized user, but it doesn't bring weight as it did back in the days. All right, so everything you can do is CPN. You can do it with social and vice versa. Just nothing government related. I'll make a video on all the things that you don't do later on. But if you are looking to rebuild, let's say you have evictions, bankruptcy, your credit's just really bad. You're in a situation and you have to be like, yo, I gotta go, then that's literally where the CPN would kick in and make it do what it do, and you would be able to have a place. You're not stranded. Um, so again, your CPN should always be a tool. It should never be a final destination. All right. You don't want to what else? I said government because what else you don't want to use it for? Said government, anything related government, employment, um federal loans. What else? What else? I think you can't buy a gun with it. Anything? I don't think you could buy a gun with it. Paying taxes and buying a house. Now, again, these are things where once you learn what you're doing and make the system work for you, then build up your CPN, get a $20,000 loan, buy some mobile homes, buy land to put the mobile home on. Like you got to start thinking smarter, thinking outside the box. Like, we just you don't want to be out here just burning, what is it? Burning your situations where you maxing out your CPN, ruining your CPN, and your credit's still messed up. So you definitely want to like fix what you can, when you can, with your credit, and keep your CPN in line so you could get loans, you get funding. You use it to help PG your business. Why? Because you have a really good credit score. So bro, trust me. I got so much stuff that I want to just go over with you guys, but I can't get too happy because my head starts kicking my butt. Let's see. Like I said, anybody and everybody is going to do something illegal. You don't know what people's intentions are. You just got to hope for the best. But whosoever's giving you your CPN, you want to make sure it's skipped choice. All right. You want to make sure that it's not a number that is linked to anyone that's deceased, or someone that's a child, or any age actually. Not only just a child. So you want to make sure that whenever you're buying your CPN packages, you're getting information that is raw, solid, and information that's going to be credible. All right, and please, guys, stop buying from people because they have a vouch group. I know tons of individual where hey, this person, and I'm like, but this individual is always on live, or they're always speaking about something, and you're telling me out here robbing people, bro? Like, for real. So please, you just use discernment And just know that not everybody might be for you at the end of the day. So just be careful, even if they have a voucher group. And I'm not saying that everyone um, that has a voucher group is bad. It's just some people just have the voucher group and then they'll drop the ball. But because they have such a huge following, individuals still mess with them. So it's for you to pretty much know what's going to be best for you, essentially. And my computer is on 10%. I'll be right back, y'all. This is madness. Yeah, my computer sounds like it's about to blow up. All right. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I want y'all to start looking at this whole entire process, bro. It's like CPN's nothing new. However, yes, you do have individuals that abuse the system, and something that is a great tool for anybody that's struggling, even if you're not struggling, bro. If you can figure out how to get some extra money in your pocket to help you, start a business, extend your house, take care of certain situations, why would you ever, you know, be not inclined to take that jump, or to take that leap. So that is something that definitely, I would say everyone should look into it. Yes, I know it does scare individuals, but the individuals that's out here doing illegal things, they're literally doing illegal things. I don't know if you guys remember a few, especially in Atlanta. Oh my God, bro! Every time something comes up, I'm like, oh my God, why to be Atlanta? Um, there's a lot of stuff that takes place, right, when it comes to putting the CPNs together, and you want to make sure that people aren't just selling you in profiles. If someone sells your profile, it puts you in a bad situation. Why? Because now this profile is going to come up as they are they're using somebody's information. That's where the identity theft comes in. So here it is. The girl goes to get her teeth done, and I think she used somebody else's credit card. I forgot how the story went, but it was more so. I think she also used a person's name, if I'm not mistaken. It was something messed up. But it's like, all right, that's clearly identity theft. That had nothing to do with CPNs. She was not a smart individual, right? So just keep stuff like that in mind and listen to the stories. Listen to what people are saying and try to follow along as best as possible, because you'll it, after you learn how certain things are and learn how other individuals are getting rich, staying rich, they never have money problems, and you're like, bro, how da 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 da. No one's else out here working a regular job. I'm so sorry, because this is something that I personally know, lawyers and doctors and everything else from childhood where their parents has been doing this. Oh, this, yeah. So for us, what is it? Color false. For us, it's like, oh my God, this is no. People that know what time it is, they're on board. They again, there's a structure. They follow the rules. That's it. Um, Next we got trade lines, bro. Trade lines are so hit or miss. You have to have trade lines on your CPN. Again, before everyone got on social media, all you needed was a new profile. You probably didn't have to have nothing on it. You're good to go. Now, 20, 2024, you have to have more than just one card or one trade line. Like they want to see it built out. Why? Because again, everyone knows now. Hey, if I want to boost my score, it's not a guarantee that I'll boost it. But if I want to get a high score, add some trade lines. With that being said, individuals need to understand trade lines are uh, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Not every trade line vendor is going to offer replacements. Some vendors will tell you, hey, you have to buy my warranty program, and the warranty program guarantees you to get a repost. So you have to find out what's going on with your trade line vendor or what they offer. But your trade lines are going to be needed for your CPN. If you don't have any form of trade lines on the CPN, you're wasting your time. Like it has to be built up. It has to show credibility. It has to have some form of movement on there. Personally, I always tell everybody, hey, you're paying $200-300 for 30-day trade lines. Whenever you want to, come my way, I got 60-day trade lines. And those, like I let everyone know, get a 60-day trade line because you never know what could possibly happen. So if you get run into a situation and you had a 30-day trade line, that trade line already then fell off. Now you're gonna go spend money to recuperate that trade line that was lost. So you just, if it's like being better be safe than sorry, and just working through the process of that. All right, my computer is not staying charged. Beautiful people, pair this up with you guys. All right, I gotta figure out my lighting and everything else, but my computer refuses to stay charged, so it's dropping every time. But like I said, bro, everything is educational purposes only. I'm making more videos. I'll probably be back later, let my computer charge up and everything else. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, comments, whatever it is, let me know. But we'll follow up on this and just break everything else down. By the way, for the individuals that like to do messy things, bro, I've had individuals be like trying to call to get a copy of the credit card. Why are people so like just outlandish, bro? It's like you're buying a slot, you're not buying a card. Why are you calling to ask for a card? Like, I got stories for freaking days. But I love y'all. This is about to shut off. I'm going to see y'all in a few. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Also, remember to like, comment, share the whole 9 yards. And I'll see y'all in a few. Oh my gosh, bro.